Hey, I'm waiting on a couple of people to jump on. Let me get everything set up. This is your girl, Charmin Williams with Core Meditations with Charmin. And I'm messing around for just a few minutes here, y'all. I'm getting ready to do my first live makeup tutorial. So I am just checking a few things to see. Let me get everything set up. This is your girl. And I'm messing around. And so I am making sure that I can see myself on two different screens. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Hey, Tamiki. Willie, I see you. Thank you for joining me today. This is your girl, Charmin Williams with Core Meditations with Charmin. Some of you all, this is the first time seeing what my face looks like without any makeup. But I'm coming to you live. I'm getting ready to do my first live makeup makeover. I have been really thinking this year about doing some things. Hi, Gina. Sierra, just doing a few things a little bit different this year. And for me, 2019 has been my year of clarity. So in 2019, I got really clear about the things I wanted to do, ongoing things I wanted to do in my life. So I'm a business coach, business entrepreneur, life and career coach. My full-time profession, I am a 20-year-old veteran in the education field of education, as well as in my spare time. Hello, hi Gina. I do all things out in the community to empower women, to empower my community, and to empower my youth. So I've been kind of dabbling since 2015 on going into my business and really putting my heart in those places that I love. So if Tamiki, if you're still on here, you know one of the things that I love is fashion. And I love beauty. I love styling. I love designing. So this year I decided that I'm going to launch, something new. And that thing that I'm going to launch is a place for me to come and share my gifts with the world. I'm thankful for the people in my life, like Nicole LaShonda of the Business Besties Brunch. Hi, Cedric. Hey. And they have really been challenging me to use all of my gifts. I bless people every day, whether I'm on my job, whether I'm at church, whether I'm in my community, whether I'm working with young folk. And so one of the things that I've been challenged on is, Charmin, how do you do everything that you do all the time? And a lot of people say you look fabulous. You look flawless all the time. I also am a very committed mother. I have two children, a 17-year-old that'll be graduating this year, and I have a 17-year-old son that'll be graduating this year. They're 10 years apart, and a 7-year-old daughter. Hi, Bruce. How you doing? And blessings to you too. And so I've been charged, and people keep asking me, how do you keep it all together? How do I see you in the morning and you're dropping off your kids? And then how do I see you go to your regular 8 to 5? And then how do I then again see you going off to either do tutoring, to provide a life coaching event, coming home or going to meet with a client to get curriculum together for an event that's coming up? Charmin, how do you do all of those things and still look like a diva and still look flawless? So I really began to think about, and I share with my favorite cousin. Her name is Deborah. She's one of my real life mentors. She has so much wisdom. And I was trying to figure out, how do I put all my business expertise, match it with my love for fashion? And then I do a lot. I've just started doing Core Meditations with Charmin, did my first meditation event, and trying to figure out, how do I put my spiritual empowerment together with my business coaching for the public, as well as my love for fashion and beauty. So what you're seeing today is going to be my first makeup tutorial. And it is going to be how I pull together business, blessings, business, and beauty. So you're watching it for the first time. You're going to see how an everyday person that is living in the go, because I'm always on the go. You're going to see a person who's living in the go, put on her makeup for today. Thank you, Tamiki. Yeah, I'm always living in the go. Hi, Star. Living in the go, because I'm always on the go. So I don't have time every morning to do the elaborate makeup artistry that you now see online. I don't have time to do that. Hi, Denise. I love to watch it. Hi, Bruce again. Thank you. I love to watch it and find out how can I incorporate that into my everyday life. So today I'm going to give you a lot. You're going to see me put on my makeup, the makeup that you see that everybody says is flawless every day. I just take those compliments, y'all. It ain't me. And then you're going to see me go through my styling process. How do I decide what to wear for what occasion? when I'm deciding what I want to look like. So one thing that I have going on today, I got my green tea, toast to the tea, to set my ambience. I'm burning my favorite incense today as I work. If you don't know about setting up your environment, your aromatherapy, to make sure that you're always in the process of being where you want to be. I just lost my other feed, y'all. I'm looking. Hi, Stacy. How you doing? I'm burning today eucalyptus to set my environment. And I have a lemon that I love. So I have my eucalyptus today and I have my lemon. Okay, so I'm burning those incense today for my ambience, to set the ambiance and to set my mood and to set my tone. So all these things go into your self-care, how you feel, what you're doing with yourself. So today I'm going to jump right into the makeup tutorial. Thank you for everybody that's joining. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. I am delving out to a new area in my life, which is taking all my talents live. Hi, Miss Christine Bird, classmate. So I'm asking you, hit the share button. Do a watch party with me today while I do my first hi. Thank you. I love all the hearts, all the like, all the love to let me know that I'm actually speaking to you and that it's hitting home. Hi, LaShonda. So my makeup starts with just a regular conditioner. I'm old school. I've always used Pond's. One of the things that people that have known me for years, they say, Charmin, you're not aging. You're not aging a bit. Hi, Tanisha. So Pond's is one of my magic secrets. So you always want to moisturize your face when you get started. So this is my daily routine. I wake up every morning, wash my face, brush my teeth, think about what I want to look like for today. Because every day that you go out into the world, you setting your tone, baby. You are deciding how people are going to respond to you. If you don't look like nothing, you probably ain't going to get nothing. That's the thing that I say all the time. But I always say, I want to make sure that I'm ready at all times. I do a lot of business. I get approached all the time, whether I'm at the store, whether I'm on my way to drop off my kids. When you look like what you want to be, people can feel, they can sense your energy around you, and they can look at you and see your first impression. They may not have any idea or any intent on speaking to you, but that first impression, baby, that's important. So I do it because I love it. I don't do it to look better. I don't do it because I'm vain. I do it because when I look better, I feel better. So that's the first thing I do is I moisturize. I usually start with my eyes. I am not an esthetician. I'm not a professional makeup artist. But the reason that I went ahead and jumped out here and decided to go ahead and start sharing my secrets to what I do to empower myself every day is because my coworkers started saying, girl, you flawless every day. What do you do? What is this? What is that? We can't do all of that stuff we see on those lives. How does an everyday person that we see every day, how do you put that look together? So y'all, it starts with the eyes. I always keep my eyebrows arched. I try to keep a clean eyebrow. They're never gonna look just the same. Toya Robertson, one of my good friends who is a professional makeup artist, she says, sis, your eyes are sisters. They not twins. So when she told me that, I was like, oh, they look alike, but they not exactly alike. And that worked for me. So I always remember that. So I always check those eyebrows. But I'm using just a high definition pro concealer is what I like to use on my eyes. If you out there and you do professional makeup, I'm not saying you can't help me out, guys. If it's something that you want to see that I'm not doing right, you let me know. So a lot of people wouldn't believe that my eye starts with just a regular white concealer. I use what I can get every day at the hair store, and I go from there. So I am going to use my hands because this is LifeINTheGo. I don't use a brush for everything. I put on my makeup the way I put on my makeup, y'all. Because this is for the everyday person. What I do have is I have a stash of wipes over here that I use to make sure that I keep everything sanitized. And when I'm done with something, I'm finished with it and I can start over. But what I do is I just set that base. I set that base for my eyes. And I make sure that it's well covered. So once I've got that done and I can see that it's well covered, I kind of clean and wipe as I go to try to keep that area clean. But once I got that set, I could use a little bit more look like on the left-hand side. Then I'm pretty much so ready to go. And that's how I set my eyes. You set your eyes with a concealer because eyeshadow is something that can be very, very difficult to actually keep on. So you want to go ahead and set your eyes with a concealer so that your eyeshadow stays on every day. And so once I set that eyeshadow with a concealer, then I'm ready to apply my first shade of foundational eyeshadow. So if y'all would tell me what's going on today. Usually I'm out and about this time getting ready to go to some event, some meeting for business, or trying to get out with my children. But today was the day I say, hey, I've been challenged on doing this makeup thing, going live, showing other people. What I'm using right now is Perfect Colors 9 from Nick K, New York. So you can see I love it because I love shimmer. I'm a shimmer girl. So I love everything that has shimmer. It's a natural palette that has everything from a gold all the way down to your auburns, to your light pinks. And so I'm a shimmer girl. And so a lot of people used to tell me, some people used to say, that's not how you put on makeup. You better put your makeup on and make sure that you look good and you feel good. So I'm a shimmer girl. So a lot of times what people don't know that's different is I've selected my base neutral shimmer is what I call it. And that's the look that I like. And so I go ahead and I put that on. I put that on all over that eye and I set that base color. I'm a fairly light-skinned person, I guess you could say. Hey, Stacy, you want me to come down there to Louisiana? That's my first family talking to me. Yo, for her 50th birthday. Stacy Simon Cox. I'm on the way. Hey. You know all you got to do is let me know. I will be there. Inbox me when you get a chance. Not now because I want you to stay on this live. But inbox me when you get done, and I'll set that up, and I'll make sure if I don't have another engagement that I will be in Baton Rouge or down in a suburb of Baton Rouge where my first family lives, to go and celebrate with one of my in-laws, my cousins, Miss Stacy. I will make it down that way. Okay, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. I've got it on. It looks good. I can see it all the way over. Yes, honey, we're going to dance. They know I love to dance. I love to have a good time. Yes, we're going to do that. So once I set that first tone and I set my base tone, the next thing that I want to do is I always have an alternate color that I use. And I'm using this makeup palette from Elf. Okay, and it's made for matte. Summer Breeze, y'all. This is Summer Breeze. Has quite a few colors in there. The Summer Breeze makeup palette has quite a few colors. And I'm going to go in here with that same brush that I had. And I'm going to pick up this deep color. You can see my color palette. It's the one that I use all the time. It's like a deep purple. And I'm going to go in. And I go from the outside to the inside. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to create me some tone within that shimmer. And I like to go for a pretty deep purple. So I just go in there and I get that going like that. I'm trying to read comments. Hey, I see you watching. Shayla Renee, LaShonda Hurt, how y'all doing today? Thank you for tuning in for my first live, for my first makeup tutorial. So you can kind of see from that left eye to from my right eye to my left eye, how that blending into that deep purple is kind of coming around. And I've been doing this color palette. This is my everyday color, y'all. So you say, how do you do LifeINTheGo? I have about 3 color palettes that I use. One is, my favorite colors are pinks and purple. So I have a pink and a purple look. And then I also have a look that is a golden brown, a bronze look. So this is how I set my color tone right here. I love my pinks and my purples. Okay? And I go in and I set that color tone until I see that contrast. That's the contrast that I like for. I like for my eye to be kind of highlighted, kind of on the inside, and then I will go in and I'll blend a little bit later. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist. This is a request from friends and family that want to know, you know, what is something that you do a little bit different? What is it that you do? I use about 3 or 4 colors usually on my eye palette. So that is the color that I like. It makes me feel natural. I don't like a heavy makeup. If you're still in here, I'm still learning how to do the live and keep up with it and see everything. So if you are still in here, would you send me some hearts and let me know who's still off in the room? And then what I do is I just go in and I blend out that shimmer that I have on the inside into that dark that rich plum that I have. And for me, that's just the kind of girl that I am. Hey, 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 I see y'all, okay? Hey, darling. That's just the kind of girl that I am. I love pinks and purples and plums, as you can see. So I'm just a pink kind of girl. So when it looks like that's about as blended as I want it. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Thanks for staying with me. Then for me, that's good. I've set my base color for my eyes. That ain't too bad, y'all, for living in the go. Just a little something, something for the people. So then what I like to do is play around with the color tones. And for me, my favorite go-to color, I like bling. So my favorite go-to color is, I love a hot pink. This is a, I'm taking that to the next level. I'm getting with it and I'm doing a live and I'm going in and I'm showing you how that diva shows up every day, baby. Starting with a quick makeup in the morning. It don't gotta be all that. So I'm living in the go, showing you life on the go. All my business folks, Alicia, I know you run a signature travel agency, so I know what it's like to always be on the go. But how do we look fabulous and live in our greatest selves and live our best lives and look good all day long? So this is how I'm doing it. I'm out here giving it to you all. So what I do is I like to go in, and this is, baby, for me, that's where it started getting set off. Right there. I love, everybody has a feature of their makeup, of their face that they love. Find a feature that you use and use it all the time, over and over. So for me, that definition for me is that eyebrow. And you can clearly see, bam, just that quick, how that pink went off in there and popped that eye. Right there. So this is a technique I used to really love Flora Roberts. If you are a fan of Patti LaBelle, the diva herself, one of her makeup lines that she endorsed was Flora Roberts makeup. And whenever I would look at Patti LaBelle's eyes, I would see this array of colors. Yes, indeed, sister. Let's go. Let's travel. Yes. I would always see this array of color in Patti LaBelle's makeup in her eye palette. And I actually just went to the mall one day where there was a makeup counter and I said, this is what I want. Here's the picture. Can you show me and teach me how to do that to my face every day? I've been wearing it every day. So it is a 3 to 4 color powder. There's a base shimmer that you see on there. And then I went in deeper with that plum. And it's kind of like I guess a diagonal cut that I use. And then to set all of that off, I go in, baby, and I highlight that brow line with whatever accent color. If I'm doing a brown palette, I go in and I highlight it with a gold. So it just depends on how you want your look and how you want your face to look. So again, I was going last night talking to my cousin about, I really want to go live. I want to be a social influence. Everybody's pushing me to put my business and my blessings and my spiritual empowerment through spiritual practice, my women's empowerment through spiritual practice, core meditations with Charmin. I have been challenged this year. Everybody's saying, sis, you can't just keep all that to yourself. You're going to have to give some of that out. Hi, William. Hey. Hi, Samantha. See, Rose. Yay. All the way from New York City. Hey, girl. Thank you for tuning in. So, this is how I get that eye that y'all be seeing every day. I'll be working it too, y'all. And see, when you take care of your face the way you're supposed to, I don't have on any shimmer right now. That's because I wash that face every day and I clean my face every night before I go to bed. I use Mary Kay products, face cleansers, to clean my face every day. Thank you, Yvonne Finkley, who is my Mary Kay girl. And I use different stuff, different makeup for different things. I have all kind of people that I go to for different things, but that helps keep my glow. So there's that eye that y'all see every day. It's really, 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 really simple. I'm going to do a few more things to those eyes at the end. We'll put some mascara on. We will do a crease cut and we'll line the top of that with a little bit of shimmer. But that's how I start. Then I take that little makeup wipe and I make sure I want to clean off any residue that may have fallen down from where I did that eye. So there's that piece. If I'm doing good, y'all, on my face first feed, give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that I'm looking all right, that it's looking glamorous, something that you want to see, something that you want to know how to do. Give me some heart, give me some love, give me some shares. Go out there and share this live, do a watch party. So the next thing that I want to do, thank you, I love it. Thank you, William. Thank you, Gina. I see you. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So the next thing that you want to do is you always want to smooth out the pores in your face. So I use Pro Touch, a smoothing primer base. And like I said, I use regular products, y'all. I go to the hair store. I go to Walmart. Hi, Cara. Your girl is doing her first makeup tutorial live. Thank you for joining. Share, share, and share. And again, y'all, I'm not a professional makeup artist. I'm just somebody that loves to look beautiful every day. So you can see that I do have age spots on my skin. I'm not a baby, y'all. I have a few age spots. Hey, Cara. But what I want to do is, hey, Deidre. Hey, sis. Thanks for joining. If you're just joining me, your girl, Charmin Williams, Core Meditations with Charmin, is jumping into 2020 is my year of completion this year, y'all. 2019, thank you, Erica Brown Coleman, for helping me to get my clarity. Y'all, I got some touchable role models in my life. They don't even know they touching me on their Facebook lives. Keep doing those lives because you're moving the direction in people's lives. But she was talking about what is spirit in life. Hey, Angel Akers, I'm doing my first makeup live. Blessings, business, and beauty. Y'all know that's my 3 areas, right? Hey, girl, so I'm putting it out there. Y'all been asking, Charmin, you got to stop keeping all this stuff to yourself. Put it out there. Give us a little something about how you looking like this every day, how you keeping your spirit so clean, and you draw things and you attract people. Well, y'all, this is it. It starts with every day when I wake up and I set the intention that I'm not going to walk out the house looking just like I just woke up. I'm going to put some love into myself. I'm going to set myself up for a beautiful day. If you look beautiful on the inside, baby, it comes out on the outside. So here we go. So as you can see, I actually smoothed out my face. For real, for real. Yes, 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 Angel. You have to set up life to bring to you what you want from it. And so every day that I go out, I'm making sure that I'm putting my best foot forward. Now, it don't hurt that I just love fashion and makeup, but I wanted to do an everyday look. This usually takes me about 20 minutes in the morning. So once you get in a routine and you know, I do bam, bam, and bam. My makeup bag, y'all, it's real small. It ain't the cleanest, but I got makeup everywhere because I use it every day. But my makeup bag, what's in that bag? My makeup bag is pretty small because I use the same things every day. So once I get my skin set, I let it set in a minute to really smooth out my pores. It makes your makeup go on so smooth, guys. It'll be so pretty and so smooth if you just use a primer. Set that makeup with a primer so your skin will be smooth and your makeup will lay down so much beautifully. So the next thing I do, this is my favorite part, y'all. I just got a plain contour pack. It's a 3D contour pack. It's a cream pack by RK by Kiss. You can pick it up anywhere. So I'm using regular products. I'm a MAC girl, but I use MAC. I use Mary Kay. I use anything that I like that I want to try out. So you can see it's used because this is what I use every day. So I go with a one of the lightest colors, that kind of neutral. And I like the neutral because I'm already a very bright person. So let me turn it around so y'all can see it and I can go to the right one. Okay, so this is kind of a whitish almost. But when my makeup artist, Toy Robinson, did my face, she said, girl, you can be putting some more foundation and all that kind of stuff, but you got a skin tone, Charmin. You got to learn what goes with your skin tone. We played around with a few things, and she said, you know, the reason that other makeup you kept using wasn't working because it was a red base. She said, you can't put red on your skin because if you put a red base, anything on your skin, it turns it orange. So you remember back in the day when everybody was doing fashion fair and some of them people looked like they orange. Who remember fashion fair? If you remember fashion fair, give me some hits. Tell me I ain't that old. I ain't in here by myself. Hey, Angela D. Smith. So what I'm doing is I'm highlighting my cheekbones and I'm putting on my foundational contour packet. So a lot of people, they ask me, Charmin, how do you get that shine that I see? What's that shine that I always see when you turn your face? You just be blinging, blam, blam, blam. Every time you turn, it has to do with how I set my face. Some people that you'll see that's professional, they go in and they set that with another color of foundation or another color of concealer. Concealer's too heavy for me because my skin is pretty much so already the way, you know, I don't have bad skin. So that's too heavy for me. So I do, hey, yes. So I do what's best for me, and I just do the light concealer. So the areas that I like to highlight on my face, they're going to be right up under my eye. And for the makeup, when I put my shimmer and my shine on, for that to go on my cheekbones to highlight my cheekbones. So that's why that's set. When you put that little bit of white up under your eye, you're opening up your eye, and it makes you look like you're awake and that you're refreshed. I did learn that from my makeup artist. She said, Sharma, always set the undertone of your eye. And that's what makes you look open. It makes you look healthy. It makes you look like you vibrant. So in the go. You know, I'm always in the go. And people say, you don't never look tired. That starts with my morning routine. I set that eye, baby. Because about midday, after I done worked all day from 8 to, say, 3:30, I done picked up the kids. Now I got to go do some kind of life coaching consultation, or I got to meet with somebody about providing. Hey, Toya, girl, I done mentioned you a couple of times because you showed me how to do all of this for my skin tone. Hey, so that's Toya Robinson that I just talked to you about setting that eye color. I'm doing my first tutorial, Toya. I finally stepped out and giving people all of me. How do I look like I look every single day with life in the go? From the office to taking care of your, hey, I am using a contour set. This is a 3D contour set. You can just pick it up at your local beauty supply, and it's RK by Kiss. Okay, so that's the contour set that I'm using. Thanks for asking questions, because I do want to support somebody or give you some options. So once I set that eye, there's some other areas that I like to highlight. I actually take highlighter and I run it right above my eye. And that's okay. I can go back in there. And I just go in and I smooth that out. I'm not using brushes. I'm not a professional. Oh, thank you. Yes, your eyes are your brightest feature. Absolutely. Proud to be able to help. Thank you, Toya. But I go in and Toya, you're going to be mad at me now because I ain't using brushes. I told them this is LifeINTheGo, and I'm on my own face. So on my own face, I'm not using any brushes. My hands are clean. I don't wash them, Toya. I wash my brushes and everything. She got on to me about that, making sure that I keep my face clean by keeping my brushes and everything clean. So I remember what everybody teaches and tells me. So that's how I set my eye, because I want that, you're doing your face at this moment. All right, girl. So I want that eye to be set, and I want to draw that attention to the eye. So that's what you see sometimes when I'm doing that, and you're seeing, gosh, it's picking up all those tones. That's that highlighter that I put right there. I have a big forehead, y'all. So I don't know why I do it, but they say do makeup that suits you. I put me a little bit right here. I don't know, make me feel like my head doesn't stick out so much. Okay. And then, of course, everybody knows that if you got African-American nose, we like to kind of thin it out. I don't know why we're beautiful as we are, but it sure is a nice contour look. So I put that right there on the edge of my nose. And I set that. I set that. Just like that. Then I have a few other places. Right here on the chin. And I rub that in. Hi, I'm glad I'm keeping my numbers. I'm up to 11. If you like this tutorial, you enjoyed hanging out with me, talking to me, and drinking that green tea that's good for the soul, give me some likes. Give me some shares. Share this feed. Have a watch party. Help me out. Talk back to me. Ask me some questions. Talk to me. Ask me anything that you want. So those are the places that I typically highlight. Then what you want to go in and do is really do your contour color. So what I've done now is I have gone in, and now my face is these different splotches that you see. It's not really pulled together. Now I'm going to take my contour, and baby, you finna see it start popping, okay? I'm going to start with my nose. I'll go right in and I set my nose first. And this step right here, you're adding your skin tone and color back to your color palette is what I was told. And you want to set your cheekbones. So I literally just take my hand and go right down there. And I'm setting that cheekbone that you're going to see that pretty color and that glimmer and that extra glimmer that I always put right there. I'm setting that right there across that cheekbone. And I am contouring the places of my face that I want to be highlighted. I got off a little bit there. Just fix it. I can go back in there. And I go straight from that eye bone, right in the crease of that eye, in my crease. And I go straight down and set that nose. And then I pull it out. And now you're going to see me go in to the other cheek And you can see the difference. It's already contouring. So I set the side first, and I contour the places for me to bring the color back into my skin. Now, when I take, this is where I probably take the most time. When I do my contour, it allows me to put on my base and everything else pretty much so effortlessly, y'all, because I've already set the places that I want to highlight, and it's going to start really becoming clear here in just a minute as I continue to set this contour. Then this is something that I learned, a little trick for myself. I take that contour and I move it straight back from that eye, and I set my eyebrow right there. However I want that eyebrow. If it's not cleaned up too well, I'm going to clean that up right there. And that just sets my face. Then I go in very specifically and I say I want that brow, that cheek to be right there. When I set that beautiful blush, I want it right there. So now you can just see it's just gradually highlighted. Then I'm going to come over here and do that same thing, carry that down, and I'm going to set that cheek. That's what I call it. I set my cheek for how I want that makeup to lay right there. And then I'm putting that color in the rest of my face. Then I want to make sure that I unify that color till you can only see the places that I want it to highlight. So now you can see there's going to be a highlight on my chin. There's going to be a highlight right through there. I kind of went over it a little bit. I can put a little bit more. And blend it out. And then you're going to see that highlight right through here. Then I need to do the same thing over here. Right in that crease of my brow there. And then the last thing that I do is, it's a surprise at the end for y'all. Some of y'all know what this hair is looking like up under here. Ha! I gave it to y'all, honey, with this hair. But some of y'all don't know. Ha! But y'all gonna get to see it a little bit, because that hair, honey, finna set it off. Y'all gonna be like, what is Charmin done got herself into, baby? Okay? If you're still with me, go ahead and like and share. Okay? So there we go. I've contoured. I'm gonna contour right through here to set those eyebrows off as well. Okay, so now I've contoured. And now you can, it's not perfect on both sides, as Toya taught me. Your face, your eyebrows are sisters, and both sides of your face is sisters. They're not twins. Thank you, Toya. And so I just do the best I can to set up a pretty equal face. So y'all, that's pretty much so. That's pretty much so my look. And now you can start seeing that my inner beauty is really starting to see. I'm smiling more. I'm kind of feeling myself. I kind of feel this look. So you'll feel it as you put your makeup on and you move in the way that you're going. You'll automatically start to feel. How Letitia Wilson? I ain't seen you in a while, girl, since we went on that wine tour. We need to hook that up again. We need to get on that. Hi, Janora. Hi, baby. How are you doing? And so now you can see that my face is I know where my pops of colors are. For me, it's my eyes. It is my eyes. And so I've got those pops of color. I have my makeup the way I want it on, because you can go to a makeup artist all day and they're professionals. They're going to give you the best look that they can muster up. It's just like anything else. When you go to work, you do the best that you can. But what you find sometimes between training and transition, hi, Aquisha, between training and transition, is you just can't pull off that look that they did for you. So I am doing Living in the Go. Okay, blessings, business. Hey, for Sheila Fields McAllister, a diva herself. Okay, yes, let's do it. Let's go on that wine tour, Letitia. We need another one. So I'm glad that you all are talking to me. That means that I'm connecting, that you enjoying watching me for my first Facebook Live. I'm going to try to go live, y'all, every Saturday between 11 and 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is going to be my goal. And I'm going to grow in this makeup thing. You all, we are living in the go. So I want you to get your makeup on. Hi, Ronald. I want you to get your makeup out. I want you to grow with me. We can't all be professionals in everything, but we can love ourselves. We can self-empower ourselves. So this is about women's empowerment. I'm out here to show you, how do I look like this every day? I take those tools, techniques, I look at pictures and then decide, what do I want to look like? What am I trying to set the tone? So what you're going to get for you all just joining, you're going to get the rest of my makeup tutorial. I have only set my face. Hey, Walina, I've only set my face and I've only finished my eyes. I have not put on my foundation yet. You're going to see me transition into hair. And then I'm going to do 2 or 3 stylist looks for you to show you how do I set up that girl that you see every day when you see me either going to work, picking up my kids, doing a speaking engagement, on my way to a coaching session. I wanted to share out, hey, Walina, girl, you doing good for your first time. Oh, hey, baby, thank you. I'm trying. Between training and transition, love that idea. Yes. That's where you find yourself. Absolutely. That is Miss Carla Cordell talking to me, y'all. That is one of my trainers on my regular job. I am an instructional coach. So we train other teachers, and she's part of PD. And so she understands when I come in, hey, Luana, I want to give life at all times. And sometimes just your look. I give a lot of hugs. I want to empower people. And empowerment starts with being able to help others be the best selves that they can be. And sometimes that start with just somebody seeing you being your best self. So, girl, Luana, you know I love to play in makeup. That's my cousin. I love to play in makeup. Girl, I'm playing in it today for the people. Okay? So I got my eyes on. So let's move on with this tutorial. I've got my eyes set. The next thing I want to do is I want to do my foundation. So the way that I do my foundation is I love MAC. I am a MAC girl. That's where most of my eye products come from, and my pigments for my blush, and definitely my foundation. MAC Studio Fix Fluid SF15. I am using NW43, and it took me a while. I went to the MAC counter, and at the time, your professional Michael Brandon Harris that's out there slaying, honey. That's one of my students, and at the time, he was freshly out of school. And I said, I'm going to go to Mike. I'm going to go to the MAC counter, and I cannot find the right foundation. And working with Mikey hooked me up, and I've been using that foundation. We have 2 tones. I have one for the summer, one for the winter. So I have my foundation brush. I just take that foundation brush, and I tap it on. I don't wear a heavy foundation. Some of those makeup tutorials, they go like this, and they slather it on. I'm pretty natural, and I like for my shimmer to shine through. So what you see, I just tap that face and get that makeup on there, y'all. And I try to make sure that I've got it pretty much somewhere to have a nice layer. But there's no magic to what I do with my foundation. Once I get it on, it doesn't go on any kind of fancy way. I tap it on with a foundation brush. Some people use their foundation brush, but I just use a blender, and I beat. Now, I did learn about that, girl. I used to smear it on, honey. Be smeared everywhere. And then, they came out. We learned a little bit more, like everything else that evolves. Makeup evolves. Everything in our lives, it evolves, and it just gets better. Hi, Michelle Williams Samuels. I'm doing my first makeup. My first live makeup. And I am doing Living in the Go, because if you see me, you're not going to see me anywhere. Thursday night I went out to ICE, and the place that you can go for the culture. I went to go see some live music. I talk all the time when I do women's empowerment. It's sometimes we get so busy raising kids, trying to meet all the obligations in a relationship. If you're married, you're trying to raise kids, you're trying to meet the needs of your husband or your spouse or your mate or your partner. And we have so many things that we're doing that how do we keep everything going and still look beautiful? So I decided, talking to my cousin last night, I said, gosh, I got to get this out here. I got to pull together all of my knowledge that I know in self-empowerment, through spiritual empowerment, through business practices, and through beauty. Those are my 3 cores. So we talked it over. My cousin was like, girl, you should do Life on the Go. And then I got to thinking about it, and I had the blessings, the business, and the beauty part. And then last night, I meditate. So I did my meditation when I got home very late last night. And after I got to meditate, it just dropped in my spirit and said, you know what, Charmin, you in the go. You're always in the go. That's going to be Life in the Go. Blessings, business, and beauty. So here we are. You with your first girl on her first style, her everyday makeup. I'm going to start with that. We're going to go on this makeup thing together. And then I'm going to pick out palettes. I have a lot of makeup. This is just one I wear every day. We're going to pick out some palettes, and we're going to advance that thing. So this is what I like my makeup to look like. And sometimes you have some blotches that you have out there, and you got to go back over them. And I have darkening sometimes around the edges of my mouth. So you just go in there, put it on, deal with it, fix it, keep going. Okay? I'm pretty happy. Oh my God. I feel glowing. I feel glowingly. So that's what those highlights I can kind of see on my nose, my little nose. I don't know what it looks like. It's kind of shining. If I move those cheekbones, honey, yes, giving that life through there. I'm getting that glow all the way through. And then my little special trick, honey, them right above them eyelashes, eyebrows. I put that little touch. And then sometimes, honey, when I like to take my selfies and I put that angle on them, I love to catch that glow on my little chin. So this is what you're looking like. Oh, thank you, Aquacia. I hope I said it right, Kathy. So this is the everyday look that you get for Charmin. We're not done, but I just want y'all to kind of sit in that. If you saw my face before, I've been talking, but that usually happens in about 5 minutes. I get up every morning. That makeup bag is already ready to go. It's what I use. So I'm pretty happy with that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to put the finishing touches on it. So I'm going to put a little setting powder. Now this right here, y'all, this does get a little messy. This is HD Flawless setting powder, purity, correction, brightening, banana. And my beauty specialist, Toya Robinson, she said, you need to put your banana powder on. She called it just banana powder. That's what they call it in the industry. Put your banana powder on, Charmin, and let it sit. You need to let it sit because it's going to go in there and it's going to bring out all the flaws in your skin. And I don't wear foundation anymore. Once she introduced me to the banana powder, but I don't wear it all the time because it is high glam. So sometimes I don't wear it, but it gets so messy, y'all. So I'm just going to shake a little bit and just tap a little bit onto my brush. Because, see, it's real loose. I don't know if you can see that. It's loose. It can get everywhere. So I take a brush and I just tap it on the ends here. And then I tap my brush into the foundation itself. And I keep the little pad in there. And I play around with my pad on the outside of that pad. Because it can be a lot. But it's going to look funny at first because it's a loose powder. And you just setting it on there. But it's meant to lock in that look. It's going to lock that look in. All the way in is what it's going to do. And I try to go around all my edges and get it locked in there. That's what I try to do. And you can already see it's what gives you that finishing touch. I remember when MAC first came out and all of the new additions to makeup first came out. I would be at like regular places like the movies or at a skating rink. And I would see somebody with a flawless look. And I would just swear, I said, oh my God. Who did your makeup? Where did you go? And people started telling me I did my own makeup. And I tell people all the time, I talk about compliments, learning how to give a compliment. If you learn how to give a compliment, people love to get compliments about themselves. And it's one of the greatest things you can do in servitude. You know, sometimes we have those attitudes where we don't want to tell somebody else they're looking gorgeous or they looking beautiful. Hey, when I give life, I get life. So if I see somebody that's looking beautiful, I say, hey girl, you cold with it. You looking beautiful. What are you wearing? And I kept getting the same thing. MAC, MAC, MAC. And that's what drove me to the MAC counter. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my best to set in that banana powder. I've let it sit for a minute. Probably not long enough, Miss Toya Robinson, but that's all I got for the people today. And this is going to make me have that flawless look where it looked like I actually went and sat in somebody's chair and got my makeup done. Okay? That's it, y'all, right there. That's it. I feel finished. That's for me, that's all it is to it. When I feel like that, I feel finished. Yes, I love giving compliments. Yes, what you give, you give back. So if you're stingy on the compliments, they're going to be stingy on your compliments. But if you give life at all times and you see somebody that's looking good and you say, hey girl, you rocking that. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, who cut your hair? And I tell people all the time, people be messing up, y'all. They see somebody that they see looking gorgeous, looking beautiful, got that cut they want, got that style they want. I don't know why we do this as women. Well, I don't do it because I'm beyond it. But we'll look at somebody's makeup, somebody's style, and we'll say, oh, I want that. And then you're going to go to somebody else and you're going to try to do it for yourself. I always tell people, hey, give credit where credit is due. I'm going to ask, who did it for you? And I'm going to go see if they can help me to do it. And so that's what I do. I see somebody looking good. I ask, hey, who did that for you? Then I go to my stylist or my person and I say, this is what they did. Can you do that for me? And your stylist is going, oh, thank you. It's beautiful, sis. Thank you. Your stylist is always going to let you know, yes, I can do that. And then I got a stylist. She's going to tell me, girl, I'm not doing all of that. That's not what I do. But most of the time, my stylist is so gracious. She say, Charmin, I can absolutely do that. Now, you might not want to do it because, you know, you can't stand your hair when it starts touching beyond your ears. So we have a lot of conversation. Sometimes she playing with me and sometimes she tell me, you know, you're finna spend a lot of money because you ain't gonna keep that up. But hey, take it down. Do it anyway. Step out there. Whatever brings you joy, go out there and do it. Give it a try. It's just makeup. You can take it off. It's just hair. Honey, they make hair now. You can put it in. You can take it off. You can wear it short. You can wear it long. Don't worry about what nobody has to say. It's about you feeling good about you. That's what I got to say. I'm going to drink a little bit of tea on that. I like beauty, y'all. You see that pretty? Got that in Florida. That's what they sip their wine and their tea in Florida. I say, yeah, let me get a little bit of that. But I just got some green tea because it's good for purification. So that's what I'm drinking today, and I don't set my ambience. So now that I've done that, we're ready, y'all, for the final touches. The next thing, hey Janora, thank you. The next thing I'll do is I'm gonna go in, and I don't even know, y'all. It don't have no more nothing on it. I done used this so much. Oh yeah, it do. This is Bay. Bay, hey Bay. 661. Lot and batch number code 212 or something, but it's just a black eye pencil, and this is where the magic, yes, this is where the magic usually starts for me. It's in my eye, y'all, so I'm gonna get close because this phone is gonna be serving really as my mirror. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to really start the beautification process. This is when everything starts to pop. Here go this black eye, y'all. Bam. Oh, baby, look at that glamour. So this is my right eye. Yeah, she say she like that. As soon as it happens, you can tell, y'all. When you start doing your makeup, you can start feeling yourself. You kind of know when it's coming out the way you want it. Don't be afraid to try it. Don't be afraid to try it. So I'm going to look at y'all for a minute. And I'm going to look at y'all and just look over here with this eye. Kind of plain Jane. But baby, that deep black, it makes the eye pop. Hi, Sherry. How you doing? It makes that eye pop. So you can look from left to right. It's okay. This is okay. But baby, bam. It's just one thing. It's just one thing. And that's that eyeliner. So I'm going to give y'all a good look. Get close. And you can see that the really definition starts to set in when I use that black eyeliner. It defines that eye. It draws your eyes into my eyes if it's working right. That's how I feel, you know. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to do this other eye. Look at me squinching down, y'all. I got to get beyond these comments. I can't have the comments up in my eyes, honey. But this is my magic. This is when I start feeling my look. Ooh, baby. Yes, indeed. And something about that black and putting it on that eye tone, it starts pulling out all those colors. Now I can see all the colors in my makeup because I did that black accent. Now, everybody's different. You don't have to accent that eye with black. Some people love gold, some people love silver. They make those eye accents, that eyeliner in every color, y'all. The only thing I have to be careful of is, you know, your eyeliner, those liner pencils, they can get a little bit out of control really quick. Don't worry about getting out of control. It's makeup, honey. You put it on, you take it off. So go back in there, and I can clean that up. I can take a Q-tip, baby, and clean that right on up. And you see that that black winded up on that Q-tip. So don't be afraid to use a Q-tip or whatever you need. I'm liking that look. Give me some stars. Give me some hearts and some likes if you liking the look so far. If you see me like, hey, Brian, if you see me like this every day, you know you do. Let the people know I ain't lying and say, baby, that's her every day. But this is life in the go. I look like this on the go every day. And this is about a 20-minute look. It doesn't take a whole lot of makeup to look fabulous. Yes, 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 they know. I see them people every day. And this is what I work to look like. I want to look like this every day because it makes me feel good. If I feel good, then I bless the people around me, and they're gonna feel what I feel. It's called your aurora, your aura. Yeah, it goes out there. They say one bad apple ruins the bunch. There's an opposite to that. One good apple brightens the bunch. How about that? So I like to be that bright apple. I love it to be my inside of my spirit to come out. Some people say makeup is vain. It's not vain. It's beauty. I just like to match my inner beauty with my outer beauty. So bling, bam, there it is. All right, so I'm loving it. You see, I'm smiling because when you start looking beautiful, you start feeling beautiful. And I'm just going, girl, I have all them looks. I'll be like, oh, those eyes, honey, bam, giving it to them. What's the angles? Okay. All right, so there go the eyes. So we've set the eye. The next thing that I'm going to do is go in with my mascara. It's probably time for me to buy some more. But this is just over-the-counter mascara. I Envy Bold and Long Mascara. And this is what, yes, is a bright apple. Yes, Miss Sherry. I'm going to get real close so you can see this mascara. I love a curved mascara brush because it allows me to really go in. So what I'll do is I set the outside of my lashes. That's a beauty tip, y'all. To get those beautiful, lush lashes. And I don't wear a lash because I have eyelashes. Sis, you ready for the bunny hop? Hop, hop, hop. Yes, I love to dance. So you all saw last night that I put out there that I went to Thursday night live music at ICE Event Center for the culture in Oklahoma City. Yes, Mr. Mark Fleming, he keeps it going for us, so when we're ready, we can get out and about. But yes, so for any occasion, this is for work. I show up to work, and sometimes I start at sometimes 4 to 6:30 in the morning, getting up, get the kids ready to go. And then I have to go do my 8 to 5. I do teaching, I do training. I'm in the educational field. So I work with teachers. So from anywhere from 7:30 to 8:30 to 3:30 to 4, that's my day job. I have a regular day job, but baby, my life begins after 4 o'clock. Because then I got mommy duties. And two of my kids got to get picked up, honey, at 2 different times. On Friday nights, hey, Miss Jackie, because she already noticed one of my son's mentor. And then, honey, by the time I get off there work at 3:30, sometimes training car is over at 3:30. I got to start packing my bags at 3. And I'm trying to listen so intently because the rest of my life starts at 3:30. I have to go right down the street and have my baby picked up by 3:50. Get the kids picked up, baby. Sometimes I pay another daycare provider. Sit and have a nice meal with my daughter. And I say, well, honey, mama has to go and do some life coaching. I have to go and create some curriculum. So this whole blessings, business, and beauty, baby, I'm LifeINTheGo all the time. I'm not on the go. I'm living in the go. And you can be beautiful while you're living in that go. So if you hear what I'm saying, please send me some hearts, send me some likes, do a watch party, share this live. So what I like to do again is set the outside of my eyes. So I hope you can see this definition, y'all. I might need to be looking down while I'm doing it. And I'm going to set the outside of my eye. It's okay on the outside, you know, that's my biggest thing. You got to be patient. This is the part I hate. Because, and then I go through the inside. Y'all see that definition? Bam. Girl, you couldn't even see no eyebrows, no eyelids a while ago. No lashes. Look at them lashes. They already starting to set. I tell people all the time, if you got a little lash, baby, it's what you do with that lash. You don't have to just go buy lashes. I don't buy lashes. I have eyes that they get irritated easily. I keep saying I'm going to jump out there and I'm going to give me some lashes. But when you got lashes, honey, use what you got. Oh, it's coming together. Now, here's the second definition of that eye. So that first eye we had, yes, we saw the beauty coming in. But now we see the diva coming in. Because you see, that lash is starting to build. I'm building my lash. And it takes a while. This is the most detailed thing you can mess up because you can't get your mascara all over your pretty makeup job. Hi, Miss Jackie. And I'm building that lash. I'm going to keep putting that on till that lash is darker and darker. And you can actually see that I have lashes. And your lashes are all the way out to the edge. So you see that little lash out there? I'm getting that one too. And you can start seeing my lash definition come out. And you can see, I'm doing one eye at a time because I'm going to look down for you. I'm going to look to the left for you. And look to the right. You can see where that lash is building because I look at you dead on this camera. And over here, I can see that lash. Over here, really can't see it. So mascara is real. It's really, really real. But the thing that people don't know is, honey, it take a few coats to get that lash line going. You got to get it going. You got to spend some time in there. That's where you have to be. Hey, Nakia! That's where you got to spend some time, honey, is in the lash. You got to get it going in the lash. So here we go. There's that lash. There's my eyelashes. And when I have that, ooh, wait, baby, you popping. I watch a lady that does hair, and honey, when she get that hair right, she tell her clients, honey, you popping. That's how I feel right now. It's starting to come together. Hello. Back them. So then the last thing I do is I go in here underneath. And I don't know if you're supposed to do this, y'all. I do makeup the way I do it. And I pop that lash underneath for a little bit too. It's not too many down there, but I highlight them too. Now, I have lashes. So if you have lashes, you don't necessarily have to go and buy lashes. You can use what you have and accent what you have. And accenting what you have means that you use the product that's out there. Now, this is going to be kind of a tough angle for me, but I'm going to go in now and I'm going to set this lash. Kendra, can you go get mommy's mirror? Got my daughter in here, y'all. She wanted to watch me do makeup. Miss Kendra Jane. So, yes, honey, get it going in the lash. Thank you, Miss Jasmine. Yes. So, I'm going to have to detour a little bit, y'all, and watch myself over here, but I know y'all can still see and get that lash going. Kind of an odd angle doing makeup. That bottom going. Now let's see. So you can see my lash on the left is not as defined. It's a makeup job, y'all. Yeah. And so you just keep on working with that other lash till you get that other, there it go. Get that other lash defined. Work with it, y'all. Work with that lash. Oh, baby. Aha, look at that angle, honey. Can y'all see that lash work? Can you see that lash work? Ooh. Ooh. I like it. If you can see it, give me some hearts, because you never know what is coming through on the camera as to what you're doing. But I like it. I'm satisfied with that. But I want to build this one up just a little bit more. This is LifeINTheGo, y'all. Blessings, beauty. Blessings, business, and beauty. That's what I do all day, y'all. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, wow. I think y'all can see it. I think y'all can see it. Ooh, wait. Yes, yes, I like them. Then you get to blinking. Don't be flirting, y'all. Don't be flirting. All right, so now those lashes are done. Then the next thing that I like to do is set my brow. And I use a brow pencil. Some of your people that are a little bit more knowledgeable and don't mind spending as much time, they will actually build their brows. I like my brows the way they are. Just as I said, I like to keep them plinked up. So this is called a Go brow. If you have thin brows, this is the quick and easy way. And now hopefully you can see, I use this brow. It uses your regular brows anyway. And all that you're doing is going in, and it's a mascara for your brow, but I use it to set my brows. Okay? And I go in and I try, y'all. I have a wild brow right there. But I be trying to set it. As she said, Charmin, your brows are, they're your friends, but they ain't gonna be perfect all the time. So now you probably can see, if you can see definition, my brow looks a little bit flat, I guess, on the left-hand side. So if you can see some definition in that right brow to that left brow, let me know. Because what this mascara brow brush did, it opened up that brow. Before they were looking a little thin. So it's also carrying that color. It's thickening up those brows and giving you definition in your brow. So now you see, if you don't like the bigger brow look, then don't do that part. You got to make your makeup look like what's best for you. This is everyday makeup, y'all. LifeINTheGo. So now I'm going to go through here and I'm going to set this brow. And I just set that brow. I define it. I'm just defining that brow, y'all. So yes. Yes. I like it. Stacy, you still on here? Are you still on here with me to see this finished look that I'm working towards? It's makeup, y'all. If you make a mistake, just correct it. That's why I keep little Q-tips and things. And then sometimes, you can't correct it when it's your real brow. And I have a scar right there, so I'll never have brows right there. So here we are. We're really, really close to the final finished look, y'all. Taking a look at it. We almost done. I know some of y'all be having to go in and out this Saturday. You got things to do. You got to take care of kids. You got to take care of family. If you're still with me, give me some hearts and let me know. If you're still on, it's not too late. If you know somebody else that's been looking at how to do their makeup every day and they want to enhance what they do, but they don't feel like they're a makeup artist, they're just a regular everyday person, share this live with them. I don't have extravagant products. I just have what I use every day that helps me look my best. So I'm not an extravagant, I'm not a makeup specialist, but I'm an expert because I've been using it forever. My cousin was teasing me last night. I bet you I'd be able to go on and do a live show. I've been wearing it since she was 4, and we had a good laugh, and I thought about it really since about 11. I have a good friend that used to say, why do you wear makeup? Your face is beautiful. Why do you wear makeup? I love color. I love to enhance things. So it's not always, don't let people fool you and tell you, oh, you don't need makeup. You shouldn't be wearing makeup. You look beautiful as you are. You're just vain. No, you're not. You're your biggest asset. Pamper yourself. Feel like what you want to feel like. When I have on makeup, I just feel better. I feel delicate. I feel sexy. I feel alive. I wear my makeup because it makes me happy. So, do you? So the next thing that we're going to do is the last part that makes this makeup pop. And we're going to put on the blush. Lord, I done had this MAC for so long. This is Extra Dimension Blush in a Fox Shore. Okay? Y'all know I love shimmer. So even my blush is a shimmer. And with my blush, I'm not looking to be dramatic. Remember, this is for me. I'm looking to just highlight my cheekbones. And I don't like a heavy makeup look. That's why I put my efforts in my eyes. I don't look made up. I just look kind of flawless is what people say, and it's what I believe. So what I do is you smile. You want to smile because you want to get those cheeks cherry. So you smile a little bit, girl. Get your smile on. Yes, get your smile on. So once you get them cheeks a little cherry, then you want to define. This is probably what's different from my makeup. Some makeup artists, you know, they worry about their contour line and they kind of do makeup blush sets right through here. I know my face. I know what I want to look like. I actually take my blush right up through here. I take it up. I get that cherry rosy, but then I take it up. I love an angled brush, blush brush. It's angled so that I can angle the contour of that face. And I put my blush on. I like the dramatic look. You can kind of see me coming sometimes. And right now it looks dramatic, like I just put on a streak, right? But it's not a streak because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it out. I'm going to blend it out. But you can see where my definitions, ooh, them cheeks is rosy, y'all. You can see where that definition starts. Now I'm starting to just look kind of glamorous. And then what I do is, the secret is, blush does go on your face. But when you get to dealing with, hi Verna, hi love. I'm doing my face makeup tutorial, pulling all of my blessings, my life, gifts, and talents together. So today is my first Life in the Go, because Miss Verna know I'm always going somewhere, doing something. Hi, Miss Sierra. And with Life in the Go, we're looking at blessings, business, and beauty. So those are my 3 areas. I am coming to you today live from Core Meditations with Charmin, because that's my latest endeavor to empower people through balancing their life, through meditation, through the chakras, and all of those things. So today, I keep getting people to ask me, how do you look like this, Charmin, every day? Whether I see you at church, Miss Verna, whether I see you at work, Cara, and Sherry, Samantha C. Rose, whether I see you picking up your kids, teaching, Sheila McAllister, whether you are getting ready to do a conference where you're speaking and you're teaching, whether you're doing your core meditations, whether you're working out in politics and you working to build your community through community empowerment, you always look the same. You always got a smile on your face. You're always excited to be here and see what you can do to help and support somebody else. But a lot of that is the beauty that I have on the inside, the love I want to have for myself and other people on the inside. It shows up on my face on the outside. And who don't like a nice put together face and a person who loves themselves? If you love yourself, people can tell that, and that draws that love in. And when you got a good attitude and you love people back, that's what's making the difference. Makeup is just makeup. But your aura, what meets people before they see you, that's what changes everything, y'all. Y'all better be working on that aura and that inner peace. Okay, so y'all just ain't looking pretty on the outside, that you feeling good on the inside. So after I blend that, this is where I spend my time. So now, to make sure it just don't look like, it's something about an old school person taught me this, very old school. They say, Charmin, blush is meant to go on the cheeks. But to round out your look, just take a little bit of that brush and dab it to make sure you're not carrying the full makeup, and put a little bit above your brow and on your cheeks down here. And they say that rounds out your makeup look. I've been doing that for years, y'all. And then you just don't look like you got makeup blush in one spot. So I don't have blush everywhere, but my tone is now even. And I looked a little touched everywhere. So that's the gist of it. Now for the magic, what I love to do, my highlighter is a Wet n Wild, good old Wet n Wild, y'all, from back in the day, from Walmart, that you can always go and get it for $1.99. Wet n Wild still good, y'all. They got the best highlighters out there going. And I always keep a rose-colored highlighter, and then I always keep a brown-colored highlighter. I keep the gold highlighter now because I found that it's versatile. It picks up the tones in my skin, whereas the rose-colored highlighter, it can be a little bit too shimmerish, and it doesn't carry color. So here's what I like to do. Here's my favorite, y'all. Ah, baby, give it to them right there. You want to take that highlighter, and you just want to highlight that cheek. Now, highlighting is kind of tricky, y'all, because you get it everywhere, and you be glowing, and people be like, dang, hi, Denise. Hi, Tanaya. Hi, Arthur, Tanaya. Hi, Ronnie. You put that highlighter everywhere, baby. You'll be glowing from in the dark from here to Timbuktu. So you just want to really, really, can y'all see that? That highlighter doing its work on them cheekbones right through here. Can y'all see that? Yes. So you have that highlighter going right down those cheekbones. And then the little trick to the trade is you highlight your little button nose. And it attracts people some kind of way looking at your nose straight to your eyes. Can you see how that little nose is shining now? Yes, honey. Can you see it? All right. Then I go in and I highlight right above my lip line. I highlight that chin. All those places that I highlight when I first contoured my face. This is, ooh, that eyebrow, y'all. I caught it. Did y'all catch that? Y'all catching that right there, right there? I can see it on my camera. I don't know how well it's coming through on the live. Give me some hearts. It's that highlighter that's coming through like that. And then to make sure that it's blended well, I take one brush just like that to make sure that it's blended well. Because, y'all, you can do too much with that highlighter. People just be walking around looking glossy. And you like, they put on the whole highlighter. All right, now. I'm feeling this, y'all. I'm really feeling this. I really, really like it. It is my everyday look, though, so I'm okay with it. It's my everyday look. This is what you see me looking like. I love it because it goes from the workplace right into the evening. I'm going to show you how to put on a spritzer so that you can keep your spritzer with you and you can refresh your look at any time during the day. Now, here is the last piece, y'all. What about them lips, though? So, I'm old school. I know some makeup people going to say, girl, they don't line lips anymore. You better do what works for you. So, what works for me is I still line my lips, so let me stop talking. Baby, that pops for me. If you don't have no lips, ooh, that just did it right there for me, y'all. Yes, indeed. Because now I'm starting to look like somebody, y'all. I don't know. Everybody got their thing. Like that part of their makeup, when you start kind of feeling like you looking a little cute, for me, it is the lips. It's when I put that liner on. I can see that full color. And I'm using a plum liner because my base colors, I'm a pink and purple girl. You can see it on my nails. You can see it in my wardrobe. Most of the time I've got on pink or purple. That's part of my color therapy, and I'll talk to y'all about that later. It's peeping through too. Y'all can see something here in a minute. But that's my color palette. In the wintertime, since I'm sharing with you everything that I do to stay gorgeous on the inside and the outside, I live in Oklahoma, y'all. And in Oklahoma, it gets cold in the wintertime. It starts in about anywhere from October to November, and it doesn't end, definitely doesn't end until late February, early March. It can be really cold here to early April. So I get seasonal depression. I'm not going to lie about it. It ain't serious, but the day I have to take my feet out of sandals and I can no longer wear a gorgeous sundress and I can't feel the wind blowing on my sun-kissed skin, I start getting an attitude. And if I don't do something about that attitude and I don't start checking myself, I wear more makeup. I do more loving things with and to myself in the wintertime because all that love I have to show, I don't like the cold because y'all know I like to be busy out there with the folks, seeing what folks is doing, moving around in my community, helping people, raising my children, being the best mother I can be. And in the wintertime when all the ice starts coming, the color starts going away, and it almost feels like sometimes it's nothing to look forward to. You can't get out, you're locked in. So I use, hey Henry, hey Deuce. I use color therapy. I use color therapy. And makeup for me is color therapy. I use color therapy. You're going to see it in a minute on my hair. I use things to make sure that I keep myself upbeat. So when you see me post out there and I say no winter blues for me, I mean that, y'all. I ain't got time for the winter blues. I don't have time for it. So I make sure that when I look at myself in the mirror, I like what I see on the inside and outside, then I don't get winter blues. So I tell people, I become in the wintertime the color, you know that slogan they have, be the change that you want to see. I say, baby, I'm gonna be the color I want to see. Because in Oklahoma in the wintertime, we ain't got nothing but dark, drab brown. I get tired of looking at it. So I put it in my hair. I put it in my nails. So it keeps me upbeat. It keeps me happy. So I talk about living in your joy zones. Find your joy zones and live in them. So, hey, Nicole, I'm doing my first tutorial. Y'all, you have heard me talk about Nicole LaShonda of the Business Besties Brunch. She is an entrepreneur extraordinaire. And she is the one that encouraged me, showing me, you need to start sharing all your gifts. She gave me the first opportunity not to share, not to do what I like. She let me do what I love, y'all. And out of that was birth Core Meditations with Charmin. Out of that is birth Living in the Go. Because Nicole is an entrepreneur. She know we always moving. We're always trying to empower our communities. She's also a mother. We share so many things together, my business bestie. We share so many things, but we always on the go. We're trying to create multiple streams of income. We're trying to live a fabulous life. We're trying to raise good children with great character. And y'all, that take a whole lot. And to do that, you need to look good. You need to feel good, and you need to love yourself. So makeup is one of my joy zones. Color therapy. I do the color therapy, y'all, to make sure I don't get that wintertime depression. Hello. So, Nicole, I stepped out of my comfort zone. This is my first live. You would be so proud of me. My first live and sharing. She's the one that encouraged me. Over the last 2 months, Nicole has really, she does so many things, but she doesn't know it. She doesn't like to say she's a coach, but she's a coach too. Even a coach need a coach, y'all. I'm a career coach and a life coach, but even a coach need a coach. So she's one of my personal coaches. And she's been pushing me. Charmin, get out there and share all of your gifts. Share them all. People could benefit so much from just your demeanor. You can show people so much. So I stepped out, Nicole. I'm embracing it all. You know, I love playing makeup, so here we go. So living in the go. Blessings, business, and beauty. There we go, Nicole. I was trying to figure out how to sum it all up. There it go. Not to be confused with the Business Besties Brunch, baby, because she cold with it. She's the ultimate connector. And I line my lips a little bit deeper. If you're still with me, give me some hearts. Give me some likes. Let me know you're still there with me. So hopefully what you saw when I lined those lips, I lined them first as a lip line. But I like to play with color on my lips to have the ombre look sometimes. So then I go in here. And I just set my outer lip. And sometimes, you know, they lips, they can get undefined. So go in there and define them a little bit more. All right, so once I get that set, trying to get a little bit more even. It's makeup, y'all, it ain't perfect. All right, so now I got my outer lip color set. And some people's like, why would she mess up that pretty makeup with that? Y'all ain't seen it yet, though. Y'all better wait a minute. So then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna put just a little bit. This is a duo parfait is what they call it. A duo parfait. It's Perfect Pear, and it is by Absolute New York. And I'm gonna dab a little of this pink on y'all, so you can kind of see that ombre. Who can see that ombre coming in? If you can see that ombre, give me some hearts. I hope I'm still alive and got a feed. I've just been talking. But I seen Nicole come in. Nicole, if you're still with me, give me a heart. All right. So you see that ombre come in. So there we go. There goes. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So now I set that ombre right, y'all. But I'm going to do 2 more things with that. I love to mix and match on the lip, okay? So then I'm going to come in. I'm a gloss girl. I'm not a heavy lipstick girl. I never have been. I love a gloss. So to not mess up that color but make it pop, this is what you see every day. Now, you see me throughout the day popping that lip gloss back on. Here we go. Ooh, I'm in love. Here we go, y'all. Yes, indeed. That did it for me, y'all. I learned that watching the video tutorials. You got to really rub it in. Oh, thank you, Walina. You love it, girl. That purple's popping, though, ain't it, Walina? I learned that. I be watching y'all doing them tutorials. They'll take their lip. I say, that's how they make it so pretty. Yeah, you got to work with it. Now, I don't know. I'm going to try one more thing because it's a little bit dark for me. So since it's a little bit dark, I love the ombre, but I'm not a dark girl, but it's kind of cute. It's really defined. I'm going to go in now with Mary Kay. I told y'all I mix my favorite makeups. So now I'm going to go in with Mary Kay. And I love this. This is good for a nude lip or to brighten up a color. And this is Jelly Lip Gloss. And it's the Teddy Bear Nude. So to set it off a little bit more, I hope I ain't finna mess it up, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, that's going to do it. I'm going to put a little Teddy Bear Nude up through there, through the middle. Right in the middle to pop that bottom lip and to pop that inner lip. Ooh, baby, yes, a little bit more. There it is, y'all. Oh, it's coming. Y'all see it coming? Yes, thank you. Equation. Y'all see it coming in? It's coming in. I got to use some more. I'm getting excited, though, y'all. I didn't know it's going to be that pretty. It's pretty, y'all. I like pretty. Let me get a little bit more of that nude, y'all. Ooh, baby, one more. And it kind of sticks, so be careful. That's a lip right there, y'all. All right, so the lips are done, right? So that's the full makeup look, but y'all ain't seen this hair. I got two more things I want to do. If you stay with me just a few minutes, we're going to go in and I'm going to pull this hair out. Y'all going to be like, dang. I'm going to pull out my hair because I'm always playing around with different hairstyles. I love pink. I put on that pink in the wintertime to keep me from getting that wintertime blues. But the next thing I'm going to do, since we are doing blessings, business, and beauties, what I am going to do is I'm going to go through 2 wardrobe changes really, really quick to let you see how to then go to your wardrobe. Once you get yourself looking good on the outside, people always want to know, Sherman, you always so pulled together, like you from the head to the toe, you always looking really, really nice, pulled together, flawless is what they say. So I said, let me, Nicole's been encouraging me. If it's something that people want, Sherman, get out there and start empowering people. And it might not be the thing that you thought that you were going to do, but she's really been encouraging me to use all my gifts. So y'all, I have to tie this hair up. Now, I got this hair done the other day. And I had Belinda Moore to color my hair. They're tagged on a Facebook post when I first presented this hair to y'all. Ooh, baby. They're tagged on a Facebook post. And my hairstylist that's been my hairstylist for years is Miss Stacy Willis of Infinity Hair. And I usually wear my hair, if you go to my Facebook page and you follow me, I wear a really natural look. And so I was really wanted to do something kind of really, what's the word I want to use? I really want to do something really feminine. And I knew it was time for me to get my color before I start having this crazy wintertime blues. And so I was cool. I did the color. And I did the, tried to do my regular orchid pink, but like everything else, that product was kind of out when I went to Belinda. But she said, Sherman, I think I got something you'll really love. It's more of a pink and more of a burgundy. So I said, hey, let's go for it. I tell people all the time, do what makes you feel good. So, of course, being that I'm a business professional, I was like, now that might be just a little bit too ghettos for the people. That just might be too much. But then I have people that tell me all the time, and I really have to believe that it's not what you look like. It's how you carry yourself. So you can even do beautiful color. If you believe that you're beautiful, you know that you're professional, you can rock a little bit color. Now, some places have rules. Some banks have rules, and maybe some other places, I know the military has some rules. But if you don't have rules, live life. Let color bless you. So, hey, Derek. So here's my color, y'all, for this year. And it is a very beautiful, I say that it's orchid pink meets burgundy. And I had all these beautiful curls put in it by my stylist, Miss Stacy Willis. And y'all know I'm real transparent. I do have a mohawk. I ain't going to be able to work this camera and show all of that to you. This is all of my hair, except for a few blended pieces in the front. Because it's hair. Sometimes you want something that ain't growed yet. I've been wanting this, y'all, for a long time. Don't be afraid to play around with your hair. And, oh, Sherman, a lot of people say, oh, Sherman, I can't even do that. You could just rock anything. Baby, I tell you, even you can rock anything. You could do anything that you want to do. So set that hair. And so I'm going to show you how to take this hair even from the workplace to a night out on the town. So this is the finished look. This is what we have here. This is the finished look along with the hair. Okay, so now that we have the finished look, I'm going to go through 2 quick wardrobe changes. So Kendra, would you hand me my black coat, please? My black jacket. So I have my daughter here. She's my assistant, and she's helping me. So just hand that to me. Thank you, baby. So what I'm going to do now, the other thing people always ask, you know, Charmin, how you put all that stuff together? So here we go. I got the look right now. So I'm going from core meditations into what I got to look like when I get up every day, y'all. I have a professional job, so I have to get up and get ready right for my professional job. So you say, Charmin, how do you pull all that together? So one of my goals is, I do also work in the beauty industry. I have a cousin who is a clothing designer. Her name is Liz of Liz Styles. She does at least 2 fashion shows a year here in Oklahoma City with Jimmy Vaughn of Elevations Fashion. My daughter also models too, as well as Nina Chuckwood, who's local. She does an empowerment fashion show to raise money for women's empowerment, always breast cancer awareness and domestic violence. So to make sure that I stay around the fashion industry, I stay around makeup and beauty, I go and I assist my cousin, and I am her assistant. I do all of her styling. She is the designer. She designs those clothes. She has those ideas. She creates clothes from a piece of cloth and makes it something beautiful. But she approached me and she said, Charmin, here again, you always flawless. Would you be my stylist? I said, Liz, what is a stylist? I don't know what no stylist is. She said, you're a stylist every day. You put styles together. She said, I make the clothes and I make beautiful clothes. Charmin, would you please style my wardrobe? So I follow my cousin, at least to all of the local events and anything that I can get to. And she allows me to be her stylist. So I'm responsible for putting her line in order before it goes out on the runway. And I'm also responsible for styling her jewelry, which is my favorite part. So, you know, I had on my core meditations, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to enhance this makeup for you, and I'm going to let you see what it looks like to put your whole style together. So if I have to get up on the day and I've got a lot of business to do, and I have to make sure that maybe I'm somewhat impressionable, maybe that I look that really business professional look. I came out of corporate America, so if I had to go to my 8 to 5 from a Fortune 500, there are ways that I could do that. So I'm going to show you how to take a look and how to dress it up and how to dress it down. So the first look that we're going to do is we're going to do your really formal look, okay? So we're going to do a really formal business look. Thanks for staying with me. And I had to grab my jewelry, y'all. So I love statement pieces. You can always bring out and enhance your day by wearing a beautiful statement piece. I got to get it classed here, y'all. All right, so there's that statement piece, okay? I have a jewelry person. Her name is Viola, Miss Viola. And this is one of the pieces that I bought from her. So if you want to take that look, and you really want to take that look, and it's time for you to go to the office, take that look on to the office. Get ready for the people. Get ready to do what you got to do. Here's my most professional business look, just like that. Y'all saw what I looked like when I first started this live. It didn't look like this. I've talked all the way through the live because it was a tutorial. But here would be a finished look, from makeup to hair. Here would be the finished look. Me on an average day, getting ready to go. Oh, one thing that I didn't do, y'all. I didn't set this makeup. Here's the Spritz 2F. I love the dewy look. So let me move that hair out the way and let me set this makeup right quick. Remember, we LifeINTheGo. We forget some things sometimes. We got to go back. That's okay. And I'm going to set that makeup. Y'all see how it's shining? I love that dewy look. It's shining like that, but it's going to set, y'all, in just a minute. And that makeup is going to set. And that's going to keep that makeup on all day. Depending on the look, too, you can do a high sheen, I think it is. I really do like the dewy look because it makes me feel refreshed. This is the look, for me, that I feel like makes me feel refreshed. So you're going to see that it looks a little bit, it's shiny until it dries. But as it dries, when it dries, that makeup is going to be so pretty. It's going to set in. You're going to see all of your glamour. So I'm going to sit here and let that dewy dry right quick. But here's your look. Here's your formal look. Getting ready to go to the office in the morning. if that's what you do. You got these entrepreneurs out here, you got to go run a business. You got a business meeting and you want to look your best. When you feel your best, you perform your best. It's proven. It's proven. Y'all know I'm in education, right? So in education, we even tell our students, when you have a big test, don't wear sweats. Don't go to the test looking like you just woke up. If you wear sweats and you go casually, you're going to perform casually. We tell people, when you go to take a big test, dress for success. Dress how you want to perform, even on a test. So it's proven. Kids, young men that wear a tie and slacks to go take like an ACT test, when they take that test, they perform better than if they have on slacks. Your demeanor and what you have on, it changes. It changes how you actually interact with people and how you perform. So that's the finished look, y'all. That's the finished look right there with the makeup. Hey, Nari, thank you. So you saw the tutorial. You can go back and watch the repost if you want to see what I looked like before without makeup. This is how I pull together that everyday look. This is what I look like when I get up and I have to take a kid to daycare. Got to take kids to school, but I'm getting ready to go into the office or the boardroom or go and talk to my principal to put training together, or I need to go to a training to learn some more things. This is what it looks like. But this is also what it looks like when I leave that training and I need to refresh my makeup because I want to look like I just got ready for my client. And I go and I have a 6 o'clock appointment where I then have to go in and do life coaching. Or I'm going to a business meeting where I'm looking at curriculum. I'm helping somebody plan an event. Whatever it is, this is your professional look. Now I'm gonna switch this look up. So when I look like this, I feel like I can do anything. I really feel like I'm in control. I can do anything. I look my best, and I'm ready to go into any boardroom, into any office, or able to go train. I can do whatever I want to. I feel like when I have this on. So we're going to move into a second look really quick. And sometimes I don't want to look this glamorous, y'all. Sometimes I don't want to look this glamorous. So I'm going to keep on the same suit coat. I'm going to keep on the same suit coat, y'all. And I'm going to do my second look here. We're going to go from... If you're still watching, give me some hearts, give me some likes. We're going to go to a different look. Because I'm talking about styling people. I'm tired of dibbling and dabbling in entrepreneurship, y'all. And 2019 was my year of clarity. 2020 is my year of completion. So everything that I'm talented in, that I've been told I'm talented in, that people want more of, y'all, I'm going to give it to the people. So this is my pearls look. So sometimes I just feel kind of delicate and cute, and I want that cute business look. I'm going to give them them pearls. I love, 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 love pearls. And so I'm a person that loves to mix mediums with makeup and jewelry. So here's a pair of custom pearls. They're vintage, okay? They're glass and bead pearls, but they're vintage. So I'm going to start with layering a pearl look. So this is a layered pearl look, y'all. So I've got that first set of vintage pearls on. I love a statement piece. I'm just kind of like this. For me, that just ain't enough for me. I'm cool with it, but I want that extra pop. So one thing you can do, start layering your jewelry if you have jewelry that accents one another, pieces. So now I'm going to go from a vintage bead jewelry pearl to a vintage gold rusted pearl and gold. So hopefully you can see them little gold pieces on this jewelry. They're going to pop with the gold pieces that are in this earring. And I'm going to layer those pearls, y'all. Oh, you like? Hey, I see some hearts. Somebody say they like it, honey. Yes. Share this feed, y'all. Do a watch party. Do something to help me out if you like what you're seeing. Y'all know I'm struggling. Okay, but this is LifeINTheGo. And I'm going to layer them pearls, baby. Bam. That's a whole different look when I put that other layer on. It's just different. It brings out the first set of pearls. There go your statement piece. Y'all out here going crazy buying large statement pieces. If you got pieces, put it together. It's a statement. Make your own statement. You can do that. So I layer jewelry a lot of time, and that's just a layered look. It gives depth to that look. And so when you talk about a stylist, I'm not a designer. I can't sew a thing, but I can style all day. This is my joy. This is one of my joy zones. And then to set that off, I have the cuff. You always want to put something beautiful to accent your earrings and your necklace, and I call it the cuff. Put something beautiful on that wrist that ties all of that together. So here is a beaded gold and pearls bracelet that I have. I love it because it slinks right on that arm. Honey, I'm on the go trying to get ready for work in the morning. I'm moving 1,000 ways. I throw that slink on and I've got it. I'm done. That's my look for today. So y'all, this is a complete look. You've seen me go from no makeup on my face to my hair tied up to putting on a full makeup and everyday LifeINTheGo makeup. Hey Gabriel, if you're still watching, give me some hearts. All the way to a finished look. This is the person that brings me joy when I get up and get ready to go to work in the morning. This is my everyday look. It doesn't take me long, maybe 20 minutes. It does take some time to think about what you're gonna wear. I usually have 2 or 3 outfits ready to go on any given day, and they match the mood and what I want to come across that day. If I've got a lot of hard work to do and I'm gonna have a long day. I've got a long day on my regular 8 to 5, and I've got a long day of entrepreneurship. I need to be ready on the inside and out. So looking good, honey, helps me to be ready. So I encourage you, stay fabulous. Live in the blessings, y'all. Live in the blessing. Get your hustle on and follow your business and be beautiful. Be beautiful in everything that you do. So this is Living in the Go. I think I've said enough. I've given it to the people. Please like and share. Go back and share this on your feed. You can go back and do the rewatch later. So this is Charmin Williams, Core Meditations with Charmin. Living in the Go. Business, blessings, business, and beauty. Be beautiful, y'all. And I'll talk to you later. See me this time. Next Saturday, we'll do it again. Inbox me some colors that you want to see and we'll play around. Have a great Saturday, y'all, and have a blessed week. I'm out.